Hello friends and welcome back to the channel. It is Angela, the Traveling Crafter, and today is, I believe, day 97 of the 100-day challenge. So the only thing left is food color and straws. And I think I'm going to bypass those because food color, I was going to dye some paper with food coloring, Kool-Aid, and such. Why am I winging these scissors around? I do not know. So I think I'll just show you some things, and then we'll wrap it up, put the journal together, and hallelujah, I can do my 3,000 subscriber giveaway, which is long past due, but that is going to be the giveaway, unless, of course, you're international, which you will get a gift card instead for Amazon, and it's going to be a party. It'll be fun. And then we'll go on to our next milestone, which hopefully happens, soon, sooner than later. So duct tape. Well, I thought about, I found this at the thrift store the other day for 44 cents. It's really pretty stupid, but it tells you all the things. Avoid dangerous jewelry pins by creating your own faux silver accessories with duct tape. Sticks to lapels, ties, earlobes with ease. Lift and separate. Okay, good to know. Toupee security. It's really goofy, but I thought it was kind of funny. For 44 cents, I picked it up. But what I initially thought about doing was making duct tape envelopes, because when Landon was little, he used to make all kinds of things, and he made me this itty bitty, I mean, it was only about that big, about that long, a duct tape envelope, and he said it was for me to put my aspirin, like Advil or Tylenol in. And I still have it, and I carried it around all the time. He watched this guy called the Crazy Russian Hacker, and he would come up with all kinds of interesting things that he would make, and that was one of them. But next week, Carol and I are going to be doing a live sale, as per usual, but we are going to, it's going to be all travel things, think planes, trains, automobiles, maps, things like that. So I thought, well, why not make some luggage tags out of duct tape? Because I have some pretty duct tape. Why not? So here's what I'm using. Now, if you don't have these pre-made tags, not to worry. You can just make your own little tag. But I had these handy. Saved me some time. I also have some acetate. This is just old overhead transparencies. Looks like that's got a little cut in it, but I think we can still make it work. You're going to want a ruler, an X-Acto knife, a hole punch, some scissors, obviously, some duct tape. And I have a lighter. That is for later if we decorate, because that will, if we use ribbons, I need to light it up. I better put this back where it belongs, because then I'll be like, what did I do with that thing? So this is really easy. Really easy. And I'm going to show you in phases. So let me show you a couple that I did. This neon green, not so pretty duct tape I used, and I just used a cute little ribbon. That's why I was fraying the edge, or searing the edge. There we go. That one needed a little more help. And inside of here, I just, this is a paint chip, and I put some little stickers on it. This is the other duct tape underneath. And then I had some little stickers I just put on top, because I thought that green was really pretty ugly. And then there is the back. So that is one. This one, it is all one solid color. This, I think, was my first prototype, so it's not the best. And then there's nothing inside of it. But truthfully, you could use these as a luggage tag. You could put your contact information. You could just put a little piece of Velcro or a snap in here. And I'll show you. I made a little like strap for one that you could put on a piece of luggage. So there's those two. So what we're going to do, I'm going to show you each phase, I think. But before I do that, let me say thank you to all of you who are new subscribers or who are returning. I appreciate you so much, and I know that I need to make a list of some of you who are new, because I'm a little bit behind in that. So bear with me. I promise. I'm just taking these out because we don't need them in here. We'll see how many we're going to do, but we'll do 2 for right now. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is just cover these, just the base. All right. So now I didn't think about this. What do I want to use? Let's just use this. It kind of looks like linen. Now, I don't know. I mean, we're winging this, so there may be a real way to do this that I don't know about, but this is going to be Angela's way today. So feel free to switch it up. All right, so I'm pulling this duct tape out. No, we're not doing that. And I'm just going to place it with just a little piece of that over, because I want to tuck that in. And I'm really just centering this right in the middle of the tag. Well, that wasn't really in the middle. We're not doing this. Mommy is busy. Go play. Is there something that you're after? Did you lose your baby? All right. Still not perfect, but that's okay. And I'm just going to flip that up. I'm going to flip this over. I mean, it's all about being quick and efficient, right? I'm going to leave just a tiny bit of that. Oops, that's not straight. Doesn't matter. And that is phase 1, okay? And then you're just going to... Don't really worry about these right now, because in a moment, they're going to be covered, and it will be all good. So then I just need to shore that up. And that is good to go. Let's do one more. We'll put this, leave that out. What color have we not used? I have some that are kind of in the process, so. Well, I haven't used this blue. Let's do one in this. This is Scotch. This is Duck, Goose. Duck. All these are Duck, and this one too. This is the only Scotch one. If you wanted to know. I'm not sure where I got them, but if I had to guess, probably Walmart or Target. Okay, maybe we won't be using this. My nails are messed. Just please note, I have not gotten into a brawl. Those are not bruises. It is purple Kool-Aid, so I know it looks like it. All right, well, come on now. Is that it? Forget about it. We're not going to do that one. Is there one I haven't done yet? Let's do another one of these, because I really like this. All right, so we're pulling this out. Ooh. All right. That looks like it got a little of the green on there, so we're just going to cut that off. This is the hardest part. This is why the X-Acto knife comes into play, but apparently I'm just making things difficult for myself at the moment. All right, now I'm going to do that again. And I'm doing it the other way because I think maybe it will be a little bit easier if I do it that way. I'm just going to fold that over. Not very well, but it's there. And then fold it over again. And we've got the majority of our tag covered up. Whoa. All right. Do that. Now we're going to move on. And we are going to take our piece of acetate. Now, I did cut all mine in advance because no one wants to sit and watch me cut acetate. Now, where is it? Right down here. Okay. So I cut it basically to the size of my piece. And I'm going to try to hold this up so there's no glare. I didn't do very well. I need to reevaluate this. However, I made it so that the opening would be right here. Okay, so first of all, let me shore this up just a smidge. And I don't even know why I'm bothering with this, because the thing is that it moves on you, a little bit. I'm trying to hold it very steady, but point is, as long as it's straight here, that's really what matters. Come on now. And it doesn't really it honestly does not have to be perfect because we're covering it up with that duct tape. Okay, so I think I want to do another solid one with the whole thing. Now here's the important part that I learned the hard way is, you know what, I have a piece. Do I? Nah, we'll just use this. Before you do anything else, take this and figure out about how long it is in width. Take a piece, and we're just going to, what we're doing is we're covering this right up here. Because I did it the other way, and then had to finagle it. It wasn't fun. Okay, no, you're not going to be able to see this, really. I want the straight one at the top. And I am just going to place that there. Now, this is where... Oh, did I say a ruler? Because I moved my ruler. I'm just going to cut this way. It works much better to do it that way. Come on. All right. Set that little piece aside, and maybe we'll collage with some duct tape. Who knows? All right, and then I just want that to come over the top. I got little duct tape bits on me. I'm gonna just go like that. Set this piece aside. We might want it. And then just going to, ta-da, you've got your lip. Getting lippy with it. All right, now all we do is place this where we want it. And I want to come down. It's still not straight. It's irritating me. It moves every single time. All right. There we go. Now, what are we going to do? Well, we are going to take our piece of this, and I'm just going to cut it because that's easier. Okay, set this aside. I'm going to lay this down, and for the sake of doing it the way that I did so you can see it. Hang on. I'm sticking to stuff and my ruler's stuck to this. Okay. I'm just going to put this in the middle. I had to break up a cat and dog fight today. Between Ruby and the cat. That was fun. Izzy kind of stays, like, away. And it makes me sad because I love her very, very much. And she and Ruby don't like each other. So, apparently, she got brave and decided to come down from her little perch wherever she was at. Now all I'm doing is putting this right on here. Ah! So yeah, that kind of freaked me out a little bit. And I just want to come down right there, and I'm just going to fold that over. Oh shoot, I did not want to do that. Okay, don't go, I don't know what I was thinking. Darn it. Okay. Don't mind me. We'll fix it. See right here? I did not want to do that. I wanted it to... There we go. Problemo solved. We'll do it the correct way on the other side. All right, so let me cut that. We got a little piece here. That will work, I think. Duct tape is a lot more forgiving than I... Dang it. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. There we go. All right. Now I gotta adjust that. There we go. That's gonna be the hard part. All right, now we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna lay this down, and I'm not gonna make the same mistake twice. Let's do it this way. We're gonna come up about right here. There we go. I am gonna cut this off. Now the important thing is that I want to make sure I kind of move that a little bit because it wasn't quite straight. There we go. Push that down. And that side is good. Oops, I had a little gap. No worries. See, like I said, this is a lot more forgiving. Come on. Work with me here. Well, we got some wrinkles, but that's okay. We got some wrinkles there too. All right. So now that is on, not evenly, but we're not gonna worry about that. And I have this piece that was just laying over here. I'm just gonna make that at the bottom. Oh, that's like the perfect size. Did I want that for something else? I don't know. Shore that up a little bit. And it's that easy, folks. It is that easy. And there we have it. And then we just punch a little hole in here. And there we go. And that one's ready to decorate. Let's finish this one up. Maybe we can do this a little bit better. Did I do the top? I'm gonna move these out of the way. There we go. All right, let's do this first. So we're just doing this piece. How did I get that short? Darn it. Well, we'll save that for something else too. Let's go a little bit wider. Better to be safe than sorry. Alright, we're just going right up. You know what? I'll go down here. Let's not use this piece. It's got a chunk out of it. There we go. I gotta do this off camera because I can't see. There we go. Got all these little pieces. I'm feeling like we got a collage happening in our future. All right, and then cut this. Roll it over. There we go. Now, how did I do that? I'm trying to remember how I did those other ones. Well, a couple of them I did. A couple of them I wrapped all the way up on my first couple of attempts. So I don't know. I don't remember. It's only been moments ago since I made them, for goodness sakes. It's not like a lot of time has elapsed. Good gravy. And we'll cut this off here. We need a little bit more on this side. And straighten that out. And there we go. Oop. Not quite so. Where do I have some more? Yes, I do. Hang on. This one we might want to use for the bottom, so let's use this. There we go. Now, if you really just wanted to make it easy, you could just wrap those sides and not even worry about it. You know, how did I do that? I do not remember. Weird. Very weird. I'm just cleaning that up a little bit. There we go. All right. Let's get the big piece out here. And we're just going to cut it in half. I mean, you know, the other thing you can do, that's actually easier, is just put it down like this. And then let's cut it in half. Oh, for the love of Pete. Well, we'll see what happens with that one. All right. All right, then you're just going to lay it down. And you're going to put this right here. I'm going to put this here. And wrap it. Ta-did. Cut this off. This one we won't have to do anything with the bottom. And now we're going to use this other side and see if we can make it work. I'm going to put it, you know what, I'll do it this way. That way the nice straight part is on this side. I think we're still going to be okay. Things do get stuck to your scissors and to yourself, so just be ready for that. So hope you guys are having a good day. You're doing something exciting, or maybe not exciting, but something maybe crafty. And there we go. Yeah, we do have to cover the bottom because you know why. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, where's that piece? And then at the bottom, close it up. Piece right there. Ooh, this one kind of, this might be my favorite. so far. If you can see this, I got about 100 pieces of... Okay, maybe that's an exaggeration. Maybe 20 pieces of duct tape all over. All right, another one done. Now, let's finish up doing something with these. So, this one, I thought, well, you know, it's travel-esque. Where's the top? Maybe I do not have one. Well, we'll get a piece here. Oh, here it is, right? No, that goes with that one. No, we're going to make this one, because it's already done. Why make more work for myself? All right. So you are on here, and I've already pretty much decorated this one. It's just a matter of finishing it up. And I've already got a piece right here. So let's... slice and dice it. Hopefully I can do this straight this time and not slip. There we go. Put duct tape on edge of desk. And I need to have this here because I gotta see. Straight. Hey, we're just, you know, we're on day number 97 or whatever it is. We're just in the home stretch. We're experimenting. You know? No, no, no. Slippery little sucker. All right. Well, now that it's... Oh, this drives me crazy. That's as good as we're going to get. It's as good as we're going to get. All right, so let's do another piece. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to get a piece of duct tape off my finger. Oh, my Lord. There we go. So, what do I have coming up? I don't even know when this is coming out, to be honest. I did 3 projects that I have all queued up. I need tags is what I need. But I had done 3 different little projects using 12 by 12 paper, just kind of like one sheet wonder type of things, because I need to use my 12 by 12 paper. It's not doing me any good just laying around there. Will this fit? Yes, it will. I think it was meant for the other one that I did, but okay. So those are, I think those will be kind of fun. And there we have it. So now, like this, you could really use, you know, put another tag inside of there. But let's see if we got something we can, we got some blue on here. Maybe here's some blue and green. Let's do your eyelash trim. Oh, and then here's the, oh no, that's just a, that needs to go in the garbage. We got that. What else do we have that might work? I'm thinking a couple pieces. Oh, we got this. Well, that won't. Goodness, Angela. Ooh, this is nice and... Sure, why not? Let's put these together. I really don't like the feel of this organza-y stuff. Ugh. I don't. But duct tape, you know, there's a million things that you can do with duct tape. When I used to teach that RV, I don't know what we call that, RV safety, RV, I don't know, course with my friend, we always talked about always in your camper have a roll of duct tape and all of the things that it can do, it can help you with to help you get down the road if you have a breakdown and whatnot. So my advice, which I should probably follow because I don't, but put a roll of duct tape in your, I don't like that, but that's okay. It's going to stay like that for right now. We'll fix it later. All right. This one I was looking forward to doing. So I got this ribbon and I already did the top. And I thought we could use this. And then I have some bee, because you know what? It looks very bee-esque. Honeycomb-esque. But what I was thinking is, let's put a bee right there. These I've had forever. They, I believe, came from, was it Michael's? That has the, it's like a dollar bin type of thing. I don't even know if they still have it. I'm going to put that right there. Right in the middle. All right, now we'll zip you down. All right. And then I do have some I do have some things we could probably add on the top. Of it after we finish it. All right. Oh my goodness, I just got the yawns. What's wrong? I did not sleep well last night. That's probably part of it. Come on now. Cooperate. Please. Be long enough. Ooh, it's tight and it doesn't match up. My honeycombs are off, but I kind of like the look of it. Looks kind of cool. I did it again, where I didn't do that little piece. I honestly do not know. Look at this. Which is so bizarre that I don't remember how I did this. But it wasn't this way. I can tell you that much. Because this just seems a little more, I don't know. I'm sure you're yelling at me going, why didn't you just do this, Angela? The answer is, I have no idea. I have no idea. Now, I would say this would be a great traveling craft, which it actually would be, but I'm assuming that if all you got is a roll of, you know, regular old duct tape, you might not, and, you know, you may need it while you're on the road. So probably don't use that. All right. And we need one on the bottom. Oh. And that will be done. And then we can decorate on the outside. Oops. Oh, shoot. Is that long enough? Yes, it is. It is indeed. I think that's my nail polish. That's great. No, it's not. It's the pink duct tape. Okay. Looking good. Looking good. All right, what do we got here? Well, we don't want to use another one of those, but we have things in here. And I was thinking we could just use this regular old manila tag. One of these in there. That's cute too. That's too big for that. Oh, this is cute. Put that down there. However, is it going to stick? It is not a sticker. Let's see what else we got. I don't think any of these are stickers. We got a big old heart. All right, how about... Now, what are you supposed to put that on with, I guess? Well, I'm not a big fan of these, that's for sure. I've had these for years, so... I don't know. Should we put it right there? No. We're going to do that. Okay, let's just stick it in here and see what it looks like. I need something else on it. We also need to put this string back in it, because that's what we're going to use, because we're going to use this great big obnoxious gold bow on the top of it, because I like it. All right. What's this say? It's too big. Okay. That looks silly. I really do like this here. I don't know. Well, maybe we'll just use the Fabri-Tac and it will hopefully hold. You know what would actually be kind of cute is, but see, then that will be... all too big, all too big. Love you too. Too dark. Look at that. We could have used that. It's flatter. Ooh. I can make this work on here. All right, we're going to put this here. Yes, we're doing that. We are doing that. So yeah, I said that we were doing this live sale, and it's all travel related. I don't know what this particularly has to do with that, but all right. Now let's put the happiness on here. I'm just going to make it a little bit smaller. Just a little bit. All right, let's just use this. Perfect. Well, not really, but it's gonna be good enough. All right, let's pop the hole in here. I really like how that turned out, though. And This, I hope this is long enough. I was in my scraps, and it looks like I had intended it for something else and then never used it. There we go. This needs to be shorter. Did you hear her murring? I don't know who she was murring at, but unacceptable, young lady. There. Oh my goodness, that's cute. And we'll put this little cutie patootie in here. Probably would have been a better idea for me to have had used that flat one. Oh my gosh, I love it. All right, well, there you have it, friends. Oh, I wanted to show you real quick one alternative that you could do if you really wanted to use this for a luggage tag. So I just took one piece, folded it in half, and then I just put it down like this on here, and then you would just cover it the same way. So you could just, I mean, it's going to be really, well, it won't matter because you're not punching it. I'm just going to be real sloppy with this, but just to give you an idea. It needs to come over. Just see why it's easier to lay it on the back, on its back. You know what I mean? See, I don't know why that. No bubbles. And then, oh my God. Come on now. There you go. And then you're just gonna go right up to the top and cut it. Oops. Things are sticking everywhere. And then you would just finish it just the very same way. I need to cut that off a little bit. So you could really, and you could really actually, you could make it just a smidgy thinner if you wanted this top, and then make it really long. Like you could use a 12-inch piece, so that just like with a regular tag, you know, it goes in like this, and then you put it through here on your luggage. Or you could use a jelly bracelet, which I have a plethora of. Would also work on your bag. So there you have it. Let's just do a quick little recap of what we got. I got a mess is what I got. All right, that might be my favorite. We didn't really finish that one. So we've got these two. This one. The tag, the topper needs to be fixed. This one. That tag might be just a little bit too thin. And this one. So there we have it. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Check that one off of our list for day number 97. We already did day number, I think, 98, which was napkins. And so I think the only thing we have left to do is food coloring and straws. And I have videos that are already kind of go over that. So maybe we'll just recap it and do our finishing touches. So until next time, friends, remember to take time to just be. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you are so inclined. I love to visit with you. And we will talk to you soon. Cheers.